welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Vicki and I hope you'll decide to stick around and stay a while and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be sharing a recipe with you tonight, and I'm putting together one of my favorite all-time appetizers. It's a cheese ball. It is so easy. You know, cheese balls come in so many different types, forms, shapes, ingredients, sweet, savory, all the things. Amazing. It is so good. It doesn't take that many ingredients. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to need is 3 packages of cream cheese that's been softened. These are softened at room temperature. And I'm just going to go ahead and whip this and get it whipped up a little bit. All right. Now, we're going to add our 1 teaspoon of accent, which is a spice, 1/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, just to add a little heat. I'm going to add approximately 1 cup of chopped pecans and 1 small jar of chopped dried beef. Then the last thing we're going to add, 2 of the last things, is our greens. I'm adding 1 bunch of green onion stems chopped, just the heads of them. It already smells like a cheese ball. And I'm going to add in a generous amount of parsley flakes. Now, she rolls hers in parsley fat flakes and pecans. I'm just adding mine to the ball. And not going to worry about it because it makes it so messy to roll. And I'm going to add approximately 2 teaspoons, I'd say. All right, let's turn it back on and see what we got. I'm going to lay the pressing seal out upside down. Hopefully this ain't a bad idea. And you can see it's whipped pretty well. Let's see here. I think it looks really good. Okay. So I'm just going to put it in. I'm going to make a couple of logs with it because my son and daughter-in-law love it too, and I'm sure they'll want some. I'm just going to bring that side up of the pressing seal and that side up and sort of roll it. Now, once you get it in there, you can shape it like you want. Now, you can roll this in your pecans and parsley if you'd like, but I just added mine to the mix, and it gives the same flavor. It's just according to what look you want. Okay. Here, actually, I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to put this other one on a plate for us to eat. My husband don't care for cheese ball as much as I do, but I really like it. Okay. So now I'm going to take my pressing seal and just put it over top and just use it to, I had it upside down, that's okay though, to sort of just form that ball. Okay? And there we go. I hope you give this cheese ball a try. It's absolutely delicious and it's really easy to put together. This next appetizer is called an everything bagel appetizer. All you're going to need is some smoked sausages, some crescent rolls, and everything bagel seasoning. We're going to take a baking sheet. All you want to do is to take your crescent rolls. We're going to roll them out on a baking sheet, and then we're going to pinch our seams together. Okay, we're just going to take our smoked sausages. We're just going to line them up on our crescent rolls. Now, you can do it with the small smokies, or you can cut them in lengthwise. You can see here I started to roll them up, and then I decided that I would cut them so that they would fit all the way across, so I could use the whole pack, and that ended up working better for me. But just line them up, because we're going to end up slicing them after they're baked anyway to get more servings out of it. So you can roll them however you feel that, works the best for you. But this is the way I did it. Okay, once you've got them all rolled up, we're going to take that everything bagel seasoning and roll our crescent rolls in it. I started out putting them in this plate and thought that would work, and then I realized no. So I turned my cutting board over where it's smooth, and I just put the everything bagel seasoning on it, and I just rolled it across with my crescent rolls like that, and it actually worked really well. So that's the way I ended up doing it for all of the crescent rolls. We're just going to bake these according to the package directions on the crescent rolls, and this is the way they turn out. And next I'm going to show you how to make a dipping sauce for them. Okay, for our dip, all you're going to need is some mayonnaise, some stone ground mustard, and you're probably going to use just like a teaspoon of stone ground mustard to a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. This is really to taste, so just season it to what you like. You're going to mix that well, and you have a dipping sauce. And to serve these up, we're just going to cut them in bite-sized pieces. And just arrange them on a tray or a plate, and add your dipping sauce to it. And it makes a great little appetizer, and it's really yummy. This appetizer here is cocktail meatballs. I know a lot of you may be familiar with it, but I want to share it again. I make it every year. What you're going to need is a bag of cocktail meatballs. You can get them in the freezer section at your grocery store. I use the Armour Original. You can get those in the Italian flavor as well. And you're going to put those in your crock pot. You're going to add a jar of this chili sauce. You're going to add the whole jar. And then the last thing you're going to add is a half a jar of this grape jelly. I know that seems to be like a weird ingredient, but you have to trust the process because it really works together. Something with the savory and the sweet, it just really turns out great. You just want to stir all those ingredients together and let it cook on low for at least 2 to 3 hours and until the meatballs are completely heated through. And that's all you have to do. And these are delicious. I think they taste better the longer they sit.